finally made it.
Right!
Saxleo Temple. Isn't that where Shion was being held?
Shh! Wasn't it beautiful? I can't wait for this!
Hey, Law. Been training?
Yeah, I guess I got a little carried away. You think this is bad, you should see the state of my underwear.
Yeah. A word of advice. You might want to refrain from mentioning that stuff around girls. Ones without a military history especially.
Man, can you imagine Rinwell's face? She'd have a nervous breakdown.
I meant in general, but... You sure mention her a lot, you know.
Huh? Oh, You know, she's always there, even when you least expect it. Springs to mind easily.
Either that, or maybe some part of you is subconsciously always wishing she was there.
May the trials and tribulations of young romance never change.
Romance? Like I'd be interested in that know-it-all tomboy. I'm more about mature women. Someone more like Kisara.
You know, I used to be a tomboy too when I was Rinwell's age.
Look, it's not tomboys I have anything against. But come on, you've got to admit she can be a lot to handle.
Hey, I miss anything? What's all the fuss about?
Rinwell.
Thunderblade!
Ah! What the hell was that for?
A little birdie told me you were speaking about me behind my back. Whew!
From the looks of it, I'd say you've got yourself a rival.
It wouldn't be called the Spring of Youth without a little storm every now and then.
Hey, Shion. How are you and Alphen getting on these days?
That's a little out of the blue. Why do you ask?
Sorry, it's just... I don't know, I'm just curious, I guess. I mean, a lot's changed now he's got his senses back and all.
I suppose you're right. Well, to tell you the truth, if he'd been the way he is now back when I'd first met him, I probably wouldn't have gotten this involved. But then, if we hadn't met like we did, then I never would have experienced these feelings, so... I guess it's complicated.
I can imagine. I know it's not the same thing, but... I know what it feels like to have someone you love who's out of reach.
Because of Miguel.
Alphen's still alive. It's not too late, you know. And after all, who can say what the future holds? I think if I were you, I'd take things as they come for now.
Besides, touch isn't everything. I've never touched you, Shion. But that doesn't stop you from knowing that I care about you, right?
That's true. But I do remember back when we first met, you made it plenty clear you weren't my biggest fan.
But that was a long time ago. There were lots of things I didn't understand back then. Not that that's the point.
Don't worry, I'm only teasing. I know what you mean. Thank you. And you're right. There are ways to convey your feelings besides just touching.
I'll say, cooking immediately springs to mind. And if it's someone's favorite dish, all the better. If there's something on your mind that you want to tell him, why not try appealing directly to his stomach?
You might just have a point. I'll give it a shot.
Uh-oh. If it's Alphen's palate you're appealing to, that doesn't bode well for the rest of us.
Well, friendship is about being supportive. Sometimes we just have to do our best and take one for the team, right?
Even after staying here, we never truly got to the bottom of what makes this realm's citizens tick.
Renan and Danon are meaningless distinctions here. To have one's own mind is strictly forbidden. All that matters is blind obedience.
That might be the case now, but it can't always have been like that. There must have been something more.
Once, maybe. Question is that something still salvageable?
If it's not, we'll just have to make something new. No, not we. They've had enough foisted on them as it is.
You're right. It's time the people here had the chance to forge their own path. That's not to say it'll be easy, but it will be worthwhile.
These things take time to... What the... An ambush?
Sorry. Sorry. There was a huge flying bug and I sort of shot without thinking.
A bug? You mean like a Zoogle?
Something tells me she would have shot it, whether it was a Zoogle or not.
This realm is teeming with humid forests. It's only natural insects would feel more at home here than Menancia. In fact, I seem to recall reading somewhere that bugs around these parts lay their eggs in human food to ensure healthy incubation.
Sounds like they're tougher than they look.
What about you, Alphen? Bugs don't creep you out?
I wouldn't say I was their #1 fan. Mind you, if times get desperate enough, I've been known to eat them.
Insects as a culinary option, you say? What kind of seasoning are we talking?
Dohalim, I don't think he was talking about cooking them.
Hey, a lizard! I never thought about this until now, Alphen, but doesn't it get hot wearing that armor all the time? You feel heat and cold again, don't you?
Admittedly, yeah. It can get pretty toasty in this thing.
Is it hard when your back starts to itch?
Oh, you bet. Plus, my shoulders get stiff wearing it, even if it's not all that heavy.
Kisara looks like she manages all right with her armor.
Armor takes a strong body and a stout heart.
Spoken like a true guardsman. Not that I really get what you mean.
The more I think about it, the more I realize what a pain it must be. Like, what do you do when you need to take a leak?
Ew!
That part can be a bit of a pain, yeah. More things to take off.
That sucks, man. Wouldn't it be easier if you just walked around outside of your armor most of the time instead?
You never know when the enemy might attack. As tempting as it might be to take it off, it's not worth getting killed over.
So basically, you're screwed if you ever get attacked while taking a dump. Right, Rinwell?
Are you doing this on purpose?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Just great.
Cheers!
Cheers!
What?
Nice try, you two. Better luck next time.
Never. Why?
Wait, something's wrong.
I couldn't catch it. I'll always be alone. How could I... Oh, please. I'm so lonely.
Oh no. This is just like what happened before. Alphen!
I'm alone. I'm all alone.
What can I do to get her to snap out of it? There aren't any thorns this time. Oh, I've got it!
Alphen?
Shion, you're not alone. You've got all of us. And it wasn't just one bouquet either. There's also this one from me. So please, don't give up. We'll fight this together. Shion!
You dummy! That's not what I was upset about. How many times do I need to tell you not to blindly rush into things? That said, it does make me feel better. Even if your bouquet is just a weapon named after one.
I'm just glad I could help. And I made another one to go with it, so it wouldn't be lonely either.
You never cease to amaze me, Alphen. Seriously.
Feeling better now, Shion?
I'm sorry I lost my cool like that.
Don't worry. It's not like I have any room for criticism.
Being a grown-up isn't easy, is it?
We finally made it. What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
What do you all say to taking the path less trodden for once?
Path? I don't see any path.
Do you mean that thing that looks like an animal trail? Path may be a generous term. I'm assuming you know where it leads?
My gut says to a bridge.
Hootle says your gut's wrong.
Really? Well, it is definitely in the right general direction.
Not that main roads are necessarily danger-free, but he does have an uncanny knack for insisting on some strange and unique routes.
Alphen always did like a challenge. Can't say I appreciate some of the more daredevil ways he's taken us, though.
Like the landslide he insisted was a shortcut before disappearing off the edge? Nearly gave me a heart attack.
I'll say, yet the intrepid explorer looked as happy as a pig in muck.
Probably best we stick to doing our own orienteering in the future.
Hey, so what about this route then?
Maybe if we pretend we can't hear him.
Don't you think the path forward is fraught enough without making extra problems for ourselves? Maybe best to reel it back.
Good point. I say we stick to the main track like regular travelers for once.
Guys? I will break down this wall!
This place is rather gloomy.
Why don't you lighten the mood for us while we're here then?
I'll see what I can do.
Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it.
We're in for a long slog with this one.
Not evil dreams.
This Lionheart!
Shattering
Pieces!
Attack time!
Hurricane Crash!
Shield from Calamity!
Glacial Spear!
Pierce evil!
I can carve through armor! Searing Gale! Plasma Shock!
An Astro Art?
That's my cue.
Shut him down! This one's all mine!
Stay calm.
Eat dirt!
I shall provide assistance.
Stardust! Rising Phoenix!
Denied! Still!
Plasma
Judgment Spin!
No further.
Make it rain! Dohalim!
All yours, Kisara.
We did it!
Magnificently done.
Searing Gale! Captivity! Plasma Shock! Searing!
Discard!
Plasma Shock!
Here's evil. Here goes! Freeze Lancer! This one's mine.
Plasma Shock!
Ready and ready!
I'm ready!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
There's more where that came from.
This one will be difficult to predict.
Not today!
Glacial
Rising
Spear.
Phoenix!
Here's evil.
Plasma Damage!
Insect to stay on the ground.
It got fired!
I got this. Let a marksman handle it.
All yours!
Here's a healing arc.
Why so human? The
stop
enemy
you
wields
dying?
arts too.
You'll soon see about that.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Lightning.
Plasma Shock!
I'm all stuck.
Plasma Shock!
Captivity! No further!
By the power of flame.
Breath of life!
Heal
my weary
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alphen.
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you.
Searing Gale!
Here, lightning
Plasma
help.
Shock!
Mega Ray. I'm ready.
We did it! Burn in hell!
Hold on to your arts. Here I come. Fury.
Clear for us.
Shattering. Pieces. Here I come. Tiger Blade. Red.
Searing Gale!
Shine!
Plasma
Radiant
Shock!
light! Force of regeneration!
Going in.
Searing Gale! Okay,
Make it
here I
rain.
go! Blow them away!
Hey, Poodle's quivering. I think we're about to be real lucky.
We got some good equipment!
I can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
Take this!
Hurricane Foot!
Stardust!
On guard!
Rising Phoenix!
A wall to shield from
These
calamity.
things really get on my nerves.
Barrier!
Don't mind if I do.
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly! On guard! Laser blow!
We did it! Come and face me!
Rending you apart! It's on!
Resonate with the earth.
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Let me see what I can do.
This one's mine! Hurricane Foot! Laser blow!
I'm ready! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
That firepower of yours is really something.
I could say the same. This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Rising
I'm
Phoenix!
going to need to use Hold on to your art. Here I come!
Searing Gale! Thanks.
I'm ready. Water, hear my call. Make it rain!
Surely! In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Leave the enemy's arts to me.
Can't get out of this. No complaints here.
Hurricane Florida!
This one's all right!
Hurricane Florida! Where are you going?
Benedictus are looking good.
Take this!
You must be tired of killing me.
I'm merely doing what I can.
Glad you're on up. Go for it.
Hurricane, do it!
Team, all yours, Kisara.
My turn!
Inferno
Spirits
Crossing!
within the
Lunar
soil.
Corruption!
Searing Gale!
Lunar Blast! Stop Hurricane Foot!
So thy mystic mercy.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Shine, radiant light.
Take this generation!
Allow me to help you.
On your death, Halim. Then tonight's meal is on you. Good go.
They're right here! I got you!
Searing flame inside me!
Do it!
To be let free!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes. A merry distraction.
There's still more to go!
Here I go!
Look sharp! Make it go! Go for it! Prepare to crumble! Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood. Brace yourself! This one's tough!
Here I go! Touch it! Smash! Mega ray! Arc shield! That'll bring you down! Hurricane
In a bind.
Searing Gale!
Let me go!
It's on!
First aid, not on my watch.
The tempest engulfs you.
Radiant Flash.
Denied!
Plasma shot!
Lunar Corruption. Perfect Bloody. Gemini
Raging
Alpha.
Lunar
Tiger
Storm.
Blade.
Armor won't save you.
Annihilation. By the power of flame. Finish
Searing
without a
Gale!
trace.
Lock! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
I'll cover you!
Now!
Shine, radiant
Rising
Seen
Phoenix!
technique. How are your weapons holding up? Best not to give me any ideas. I couldn't make it in time.
Inferno Crossing!
soul with love.
Remember to tell me if you need healing.
I expect you'll be in high demand if that's the case.
my way!
Slap the shock!
Don't mind if I do.
Forgive me. This is my fault.
You want me? Come get me! Look sharp! Shield and freezing storm! Another one down! First!
Take this!
Ice tornado!
Hurricane strike!
Searing gale!
Denied! Do it! Who's next?
Follow me! In an instant! Impact block!
To achieve such harmony.
Takes a singular will. This cavern is surprisingly big. Not to mention nice and cool, too.
The way the light from the glowing stones reflects in the water, it almost feels like a dream.
What, this damp and slimy place? Are we looking at the same thing?
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Eat dirt!
Steering flame! Primed and ready! Blizzard blow, make it rain! That'll bring you down!
That frozen is driving me mad!
You want me?
Don't mind if I
Come
do.
get me! Will this help?
We got flyers!
I'm ready!
I've got this! Astral energy! Full throttle!
My turn!
Here I go! House it! Back into the fray!
This one's all mine!
Hurricane!
Remember to tell me if you need healing.
I expect you'll be in high demand if that's the case.
This one will be difficult to predict.
Eat dirt!
Eat dirt!
Lion Heart! I never miss!
Is this it?
Don't give up! Crescent moon! I'll bring you back through all of
The
this!
wall to shield from calamity.
Resuscitation!
Take this!
Here I go! Hurricane
No
strike!
further!
And again! Radiant
Look
shield!
out!
Denied! Like moths to the flame!
Arc shield!
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that!
Crescent moon! Not on my watch! Feast of soul!
Execution!
Steering flame! Reload! Inferno perfect!
Searing gale!
Cannon flame of
The
fury!
flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Water! Heal my corner! Gale! You're off!
Blast the shock!
By the piercing roll!
I can carve through armor!
By the power of flame!
Blast
Fear
the
without a trace!
Blast the
Art expert coming through!
coming through! Violet Inferno!
Water! Not on my watch! Glacial Arc! Tiger Blade!
Searing Gale!
This one's mine!
Plasma Shock! This
Denied!
one's all mine!
Do it!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Benediction light.
Not a chance!
Falling
Now
Storm!
we're now.
I can let loose.
Circle!
Can't get out of this!
Plasma Shock!
I'm in your debt.
Don't mind if I do.
Hurricane Strike! Back into the front guard!
Plasma Shock!
Face and blood.
Rending you a
Bloody
Judgment Spin!
Good to know my training is paying off.
Dispose of the trash!
Plasma Shock! It come one, come all!
Beast Assault!
Rising Phoenix!
Glacial Spear!
Shattering
Piercing!
Shield from
Attack
calamity.
Slide Assault! Freeze Laser!
Searing Gale!
Flying Freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
This one's all mine!
Lightning Meteor! Far enough!
Stardust!
I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over.
Who said anything about letting off?
Plasma Shock!
Ready! Hurricane Strike! This one's mine! Do it! Blizzard Blow! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
We're in for a long slog with this one.
Shock! Burn in hell! Damn it! Why'd you heal me?
Take this!
Right, I'm grateful.
Tiger Blade! Bring you back from Death's Abyss!
Can you take it?
Inferno Crossing!
Armor won't save you!
Resuscitation!
A wall to shield from calamity.
Thank you for the healing, Doverine.
Our comrades need our ability to survive.
Right. No one is dying on our watch.
Tiger Blade!
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare the Molotov!
On your knees.
This one's mine!
Soda! Rising Phoenix!
I'm ready!
Law! I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
My turn!
Our expert coming through!
Not much longer to go.
Come on, one final push.
Far enough!
Let's do this together, Alton.
Searing!
Healing
I'm
circle!
ready!
And just like
Red
that,
Wolf, Astral Energy! Full throttle! Lightning!
Plasma Shock!
Downfall!
Can you take
Don't
it?
mind if I do.
Elusive deity!
Searing Gale!
Do it!
Anything in armory!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
That was way stronger than regular firepower.
You won't hear me complaining.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Eat dirt!
Hurricane Strike!
Here I go!
Going in!
Rising Phoenix!
In a bind?
Rising Meteor! Inferno Crossing!
Instinct
Is this it?
Don't leave me!
Armor won't save you!
Time to die!
Imbue this vanquished soul with life!
Switch to offense!
we've got you surrounded.
Eat dirt!
Bestow thy
Where you leave the enemy's arts to me!
No place here!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flares of Molotov! Hear me! Their arcs were interrupted!
Art Seal!
On your knees! Lion power! Back into the fray! Nothing gets by me!
Do it!
That's an interesting stance.
It's part of the remedy style.
A style made of both sides.
I thought you more defensively minded.
Defense via threat elimination.
So the best defense is a good offense.
Resurrection! No more playing nice! None shall escape my judgment!
On your knees. I'll smash you!
Going in! Make it break!
Veneering! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
It's time. Not a chance.
Going in!
Art Expert coming through!
Take this!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire! A freezing storm!
Plasma shock!
Let the marksman handle this! Laser
Feeling
flame!
gale! No further! Plasma shock!
Raise!
We did it!
On guard!
Searing gale!
I never miss!
Raging Luna storm!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
We're in for a long slog with this one!
Ignite!
My judgment! This one's mine! Inferno crossing!
Plasma shock!
Shield and face!
Searing
Fire up!
gale!
I'll heal you all!
Not in your dreams!
Ready for airborne scoundrel!
Sounds like a job for yours truly! Make it rain! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
On your knees!
Go!
Plasma shock!
Annihilation! Laser blast!
Searing gale!
Soil.
Annihilation! Mega ray! Like a power of
Searing
water!
gale!
Mind you is a dust. Captivity.
Plasma shock! You picked
I
the
shall
wrong
ensure
fight!
you survive this.
Law! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Wow! You've got to be lucky to find this stuff!
Indeed. I can tell it's quite the find.
No choice!
Can't get out of this!
Hold on to your arms! Here I come!
Here! Not on my watch!
Seismic
Power
Lucha!
of flame! That'll bring you down!
A wall to shield from
Plasma
calamity.
shock!
Armor won't save you!
Searing gale!
Make it rain!
Flame inside me! Yours!
Glacial shield!
Plasma
Here's
shock!
evil!
Now, let loose!
Freeze laser! Charge
Plasma shock!
Far enough! That'll bring you down! Eat dirt!
Plasma shock!
Who's next?
You're spicier than you
Searing
look.
gale!
Can't change the future without getting your hands dirty.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Don't get complacent.
This one will be difficult to predict.
You picked the wrong fight!
Hold on to your arms! Here I come!
Here, let me help! This one's mine! Lion Howl! This one's mine!
Okay, here...
Healing!
Power surges through me.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. Do better.
Plasma shock!
Take this!
Explosion!
Searing gale!
Turn her back!
Heal my weary
Now you've gone and ticked me off!
Plasma shot! This one's all mine!
This one's mine!
Searing
Right here!
gale!
I got you!
Here's evil!
Ice Lancer!
I thought you were more defensively minded.
Defense via threat elimination.
So the best defense is a good offense.
Bestow thy
Hurricane Strike! Confiscated!
Beast assault!
Searing circle!
Is that a healing arm? It is. I can't ignore your pain. I'll try to be more careful.
Plasma shot!
Beast assault!
Searing shot!
Wait!
Plasma shot!
Glacial Spear! Here's evil!
This one's all mine! Plasma shot!
Radiant
Searing gale! Any more?
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
You guys want to rest here? Alphen, do you understand what's on the line here?
What?
The fish, Alphen. With all these Zeugles around, nobody can give them a good home. Namely, my stomach.
Shion, we can't rush this. If there's a big-time Zeugle waiting for us, we've got to be prepared.
You've got a point.
We can't let some dumb Zeugle beat us. Not with these fish at stake.
I'm pretty sure we're all in it to win it here.
I love how much amazing food we get to eat even when we're out on the road.
Me too. Especially compared to what I used to have when I was still a slave. This is paradise.
It's amazing what good food can do to keep your hopes up. Nagal used to say all the time that the power of food is subtle, yet profound.
Yeah, ain't that the truth? For whatever reason, I find I don't worry nearly as much when I've got a full stomach helping me out.
That's why you shouldn't be such a picky eater.
Huh?
She's right. You always leave food that you don't like on your plate when you're done.
Come on, what's the big deal?
Back in the day, I couldn't think about leaving any food. It was such a waste not to eat at all. You needed every last scrap of energy.
Exactly. Even when my brother and I didn't have much to eat, we all did what we could to make it taste good and enjoy what we had.
That definitely explains a lot about why you cook the way you do, Kisara.
Dohalim, I bet you don't know what any of that's like. You must be used to food being handed to you on a silver platter.
Sometimes it was gold.
You didn't shy away from that at all.
Although, there was one experience that does come to mind.
Oh?
When I first learned that the food I ate originally came from animals and fish, I was rather taken aback.
You just ate whatever was in front of you without even thinking about it?
That's a silver spoon elite for you.
Your cooking has really improved, Shion.
It's because of you that I understand what makes it so fun. I'm glad everyone seems to enjoy what I make too.
I've noticed a disturbing trend that after it's your turn to cook, our ingredients tend to run really low. What's up with that?
That is a good point, Law. There's a weird difference between the amount of ingredients she prepares and how much food actually gets served. Curious. Very curious indeed.
I don't know. Isn't it pretty normal for veggies to shrink a little when you fry them up?
Or maybe she eats all the bad batches herself so we won't notice.
Come on, I wouldn't do anything like that.
Then how would you explain the difference?
Ahem. I have a theory that I wish to propose.
What is it?
As we all know, Shion here can have quite the appetite. I imagine she often taste tests her own food as she prepares it. By my eye, it would appear that her footprints are leaving deeper impressions as of late. Far be it from me to level such an accusation, but the facts lead me to conclude that...
She's been snacking while she cooks.
And yet, she still looks so slender in her clothing.
Yeah, I'm kind of envious, actually.
Wait a sec, are you guys trying to say she's...
I'm what?
Nothing?
Nothing. Shion, about that fight just now.
Sorry about that. I was careless.
I didn't come to criticize you. Just please take better care of yourself.
You don't need to worry about me. In case you forgot, I can't exactly die anyway. It's like how you used to not care about getting beat up because you couldn't feel pain, and then I was the one to patch you up. It's the same thing.
You're right. That is how I used to be. But this isn't the same.
Then what do you mean? How is what's happening now different from what happened then?
It's different now.
Look, if you mean because you can feel pain again,
It's because I don't want to see you getting hurt. You're right. When I couldn't feel any pain, I put myself in all sorts of dangerous situations. I didn't listen to anybody's warnings, and I made a lot of people worried for no good reason. I was foolish. This isn't about you and me being able to take pain. I don't want to have to see you get hurt, Shion. It's too much for me to take. Is that a crazy thing to say?
No, it isn't. And I definitely don't like seeing you get hurt either, Alphen. We can't expect our enemies to show us any mercy, but I will do my best not to throw myself in harm's way out there either. How does that sound?
I'm sorry if I sounded harsh earlier. I didn't mean to. I just really want you to take better care of yourself.
I will. At least, for as long as I can.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
I thought you had something to talk about. I was waiting on you.
Not really. Why? Should I leave you alone when I don't?
No, it's fine.
We used to really have to force these conversations when we started talking to each other, didn't we?
To say the least. Hey.
What is it?
Do you think you'd like to make something together?
Make what exactly?
Just if you wanna make dinner together. What did you think I meant?
Huh? Dinner? Oh, dinner, yes. Yes, of course. Dinner. Right.
What did you think I was talking about?
No, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. Anyway, what did you have in mind?
Well, do you recognize these ingredients?
This is... Wait, is this?
So you remember? That's right. We're going to fix the very first meal we ever had together. Although I remember it not being well received when we had it.
You still remember that, huh? I'm sorry, Xion.
I'm just teasing you, Alphen. I picked this recipe because it's easy to make, and I thought it would be a good choice for dinner, too. Anyway, let's get to work. With both of us making it, we should be finished in no time.
I never thought we'd end up eating alone like this again. Just the two of us.
Yeah. So much has changed when you look back on it. Well, I guess maybe not what we're eating, but still.
No, I'd say even that's changed too, in a sense. Our meals are a whole lot better now.
True. We've both come quite a long way in the culinary arts.
That's not exactly what I mean. How do I put it? It feels like eating together is a lot more enjoyable than it used to be.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Even after our battles are done, when Dana is saved and our mission is finished, we'll probably still be sitting down to dinner like this, night after night.
Yep, I doubt that much will change. You've always got to eat at some point.
I hope our dinners will always feel like this.
Maybe not exactly like this. Hopefully we won't still be camping out.
Oh, no, not at all. I meant in a nice, warm house. One with a roof over our heads and a proper fireplace, instead of an open campfire.
And real chairs instead of these logs. Nice plates and silverware on a big dining table. Oh, and a proper kitchen. That'd be nice too.
And when it's time to fix dinner, we'll be in that kitchen.
Standing side by side.
Whoops. Looks like we made too much. I don't think we'll be able to finish all this.
Yeah, you're right. I'll see if anybody else is still awake. I'd really hate to have to throw it away.
Side by side, huh?
You go ahead and sleep. I'm going to grab another bite to eat first. Morning. Ready to head out?
What's that huge Zoogle over there?
Stay far away from that thing, Rinwell.
So this
He's the one who polluted the pond!
Consider this payback for all those fish!
Enter the weak point! Inferno Fury!
In a bind?
Plasma shock! Denied! Searing death! Like moths to the flame!
astral origin?
It's raining blobs of slime! Gross!
I'll take out as many as I can.
How about this? Resuscitation! No art is being interrupted. Not done yet. Begin! Can't move! Take this!
Amazing.
Still! You're off! Imbue this vanquished soul with love. Resuscitation!
None shall escape my judgment.
Not done yet!
The night sky is mine.
I can carve through walls!
Art sealed!
You picked the wrong fight! Soda!
Here goes the healing art. Where are you going? That move.
Here comes the big one!
I must remember my limits. I'm grateful.
Don't mind if I do!
Shield and
Hold on to your art. Here I come!
No further!
ready and rarely.
Not in your dreams!
Denied!
Hold on to your art. Here I come!
Keep up the pressure. Seize the soul. Let the marksman handle this.
Shield and swap it!
You'll pay for that!
Where are you going?
Soul with life! Resuscitation!
Confiscate!
I can carve through armor!
Now I can let loose!
Take this! No further!
By the power
Now,
of water.
while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Searing gale!
From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with life!
Let me
Resuscitation!
show you what my art can do. Rise and shine.
How
Here's the
long?
healing art.
Not today!
Elusive deity!
Here I go!
Wait.
Soaring blast!
Searing gale!
Back into the fray. Look sharp.
Art sealed!
One's mine. Water. Hear my call. Blaze it. Hurricane strike. That'll bring you down.
It's in your hands now.
Will this help?
Is this it?
Bring you back from death. Piercing roar.
Now you see what I can do!
Resuscitation. Flaming meteor.
There are it!
Dara. Now where was I?
Here's evil! Here goes!
Far enough.
Freeze Lancer!
Shine! Radiant light! Can't get out of this!
Make it ready.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alphen!
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you!
Changing tactics!
There's no telling what it'll do! Stay focused! Hold on to your art!
Now you're getting
Here I
wits
come.
about you people.
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Feel my weary companion!
Where are you going?
Try harder! Plasma shock!
Radiant blood! Here! Not in your dreams!
Inferno crossing.
Raging Luna
This
Sword!
one's mine.
None shall escape my crystal! Not on my watch!
Elusive deity!
Hurricane strike. Beast assault to accomplish
You!
it.
Captivity! Take this!
None shall escape my judgment!
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare the Malisa! Sweep hundred!
Searing flame!
Far enough!
Reload!
Soda!
Take this! Elusive deity!
There!
Do it!
In an instant!
Impact block!
We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Here goes! Not in your dreams!
Flaming meteor!
Plasma shock!
Elusive deity!
I never miss!
Shattering the pieces!
Attack us! Make way!
Reflect. They smite with blackened blade!
Plasma shock!
No!
can't end here!
Hold on to your art. Here I come. Don't mind if I do.
Imbue this vanquished with life. Another incantation ruined.
Art expert coming through. Not in your dreams.
No! It can't end here!
My downfall.
Radiant here.
Stalagmite!
Bring you back from death to base.
Blood, rending you a bloody howling! Take this!
Not done yet!
All healed.
I never fit.
Negative gate!
Resurrection.
It's gonna attack!
Right, watch out. No option.
Stay away from my friend!
First aim. Into the shadow.
Take this!
I'll bring you back from death to base.
Bestow
Burn
thy
in hell!
mercy!
Resuscitation.
shock!
Very circle!
Now I can...
You must be tired of healing me. I'm merely doing what I can to help. Glad you're on up.
Inferno Cross.
Singing armor is onward! Armor won't save you! Air pressure!
No more playing nice.
Lunar corruption.
From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with life! Resuscitation!
Show you what my art. This one's mine.
Force of regeneration!
Hurricane strike. Feast your soul.
Regenerate!
Is this it?
Forgive me. This is my fault.
Radiant.
Beyond, imbue this... From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul
Hold on to your art. Here I come. Not in your dreams.
Heal my... Can't get out of this!
Hurricane strike. Feast your soul.
A new lease on life.
Demon
Here
Blast!
goes.
Eagle Ray!
Okay, here I go!
Tempt it!
I let my guard
I'll
down.
smash you!
Confiscated. Ready.
From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul
This
with
one's all mine! You picked the wrong fight! Plasma shock!
Everlasting shock!
It's weakened.
We've almost got it beat.
Now!
It's getting weaker.
A thrilling performance.
Confiscated.
Plasma shock!
Begin!
That'll bring you down.
Plasma shock!
Shield and
Radiant
rage!
water. Here I
Armor
go.
won't save you!
I can do without this pain!
Outstanding form.
Ready to go.
Fire on!
Plasma shock!
Now you're getting serious?
Healing circle.
Try harder!
Awaken and wreak!
Try harder! Try harder!
Radiant here. Hurricane strike.
Plasma shock!
Look sharp!
Don't mind if I do.
No!
Inferno cross.
Can't end here!
I couldn't make it in time.
Take this!
Not done yet!
Resuscitation.
This one's mine.
Adversity is said to be the best motivation.
Now you see what I can do!
This should do it! The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Eat this!
Make it rain.
Chill!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
No way!
Looks like the little guy had a trick up his sleeve.
There's always something bigger and slimier.
Seriously? Can you take it?
Inferno crossing.
Take this! No further!
Inferno crossing.
Showtime!
Searing Gale!
Denied.
I'll face you!
Cosmic spin.
The fluidity of her movement is simply incredible.
Art expert coming through! This one's mine! This one's mine!
Air pressure! Searing gale!
Lunar corruption!
Plasma shock!
Tiger blade!
Take
Here,
this!
move!
Here, let me help! First aid! This one's
But
mine!
now you see what I can do!
Catapult! This should do it!
From beyond, in
Tiger blade!
Plasma shock! Searing gale!
Corruption! Lunar blast! Back into the fray!
Plasma shock!
Denied!
Searing gale!
Plasma
shock! Not today!
Inferno crossing!
in a bind?
No! Can't end here!
Don't mind if I do!
Bathed in blood. Rending you apart. Now you see what I can do! Bloody
Where are you going?
On your knees.
I'll bring you back from death to life!
Further.
Resuscitation!
Not done yet!
Cyan instant! I'll bring you back from death to this!
There!
Here goes! Not on my watch!
Train hard to take away!
I'll heal you all!
Armor won't save you!
Searing gale!
Glacial
Plasma
fire!
shock!
Can't get out of this!
Ignite! Stardust! Rising Phoenix! Plasma shock!
This one's mine! Hold on to your art!
No! Can't end here!
Not on my watch! Healing circle!
This should do it!
Glacial spear!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Ah, right.
I can carve through armor!
Resurrection! Searing blade! Reload!
Plasma shock!
Lightning! Steel
Searing gale!
into the shadows!
In a bind?
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Finish without a
Turn up!
Flaming meteor!
Engulfs you! On your knees!
Explosion!
You picked the wrong fight!
Air pressure!
Plasma shock!
That'll bring you down!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Tiger blade! Not in your dreams! Searing blade! Reload!
Benediction
Prototype
light.
Smash you!
Dazzling spin!
Heal!
Annihilation!
Plasma shock!
Power of flame! Finish without a trace!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare demolitor!
Hurricane strike! Hear my call!
Can't get out of this!
Yearns to be let free!
Laser spear! Here's evil!
You picked the wrong fight! Plasma
Here goes!
The big one's up to something.
I don't want to know what else it has in store.
Let's smash it to pieces before it can show us!
Quite. Such unadulterated fury.
Is that a healing art?
It is. I can't ignore your pain.
I'll try to be more careful.
This one's mine!
Plasma shock!
Can't get out of this!
Mega
Burn
Ray!
in hell!
Hold on to your art!
Not now, not ever!
To the shadows!
Execution!
On your Annihilation!
Raptor!
Burning strike! Glacial spear!
Imbue this
Here's
vanquished
evil!
soul with life!
Searing
Resuscitation!
flame! Reload!
I can carve through armor!
Further.
Resuscitation! Art expert coming through!
get out of this!
Back into the fray!
Ready and raring!
The last one!
Now you see what I can do!
Eat dirt! Rising Phoenix! Plasma Shock!
This one's mine! Time to stop! Confiscating!
Rising Falcon!
Meteor! Inferno!
Searing Gale!
Is this it?
Lunar Blast! Back into the fray!
Ready and raring! Now you see what I can knock it into next week!
I let my guard down.
This should do it! No further!
Art expert coming through! Not in your dreams!
Where are you going? Inferno Crossing!
Eat dirt! Plasma Shock!
Hurricane Strike! Beast Assault!
Searing Gale!
Anything in armor is all
Hurricane Strike!
Now you see what I can do!
Blizzard Blow! Confiscating!
Pain.
Flaming Meteor!
Can't get out of this!
So weak.
Quit pushing yourself and get behind us!
I'll be right as rain in no
The
time!
enemy's on the rope.
We've got him where we want him!
It's time to end this battle.
I never fit!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Elusive deity! Ignite!
Anything in armor is all mine! All here!
Elusive deity! Searing Gale!
Don't mind if I do!
Is this it?
From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with love. No further!
Glacial Fire! Inferno
Resonate with the earth!
If it's in the sky, it's mine! Mega Ray!
Plasma Shock!
Denied!
Shield.
I'm going to need to use all the power of my healing arts to accomplish this.
Blackened blade!
Flame of Fury! Burning Strike!
Glacial Spear! Pierce Evil!
Freeze Lancer!
Not today!
I'll cover you!
Now you see what I can do!
Here, let me have! Inferno Crossing!
Can't get out of this! Searing
If
Gale!
it's in the sky, it's mine!
Plasma Shock!
Hold on to your art! Here I come!
Do it!
All right.
Sure.
All right!
Uh-huh.
Huh? What?
Oh, wow!
You dummy!
Good grief.
Ugh, I feel so gross and sticky after that fight.
Tell me about it. We better hurry and get a bath and laundry going ASAP. Oh. Yes!
Ugh.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
You can... Never be too prepared. But did we have to spend so much?
Doing some thinking?
Nah. It just occurred to me that our journey's been going for a while now.
Is it a wonder to you our group has held together this long?
Maybe. We've got Danance, Renance, a lord, a mage, and even a guy from another time. Yet here we all are, leaning on each other as travel companions. It's like a minor miracle.
If anything, I'd say it's proof. Proof that as long as we accept each other for who we are, we can all get along.
And with understanding comes togetherness. Yeah, we are more than enough evidence of that.
I've always had a thorny relationship with others. Quite literally, as it happens. I figured that it was easier to give up on intimacy, rather than having to go through all of the pain of rejection. I mean, is it any wonder I grew thorns around my heart, too?
But now...
Right. Now... I still have my thorns, of course. But they don't cover my heart. I know now that there is more than one way for people to relate to one another. It was you and everyone else here that taught me that. Everyone that you brought together, Alphen.
It wasn't just me. I mean, sure, I invited a few folks to join us, but... swordsmanship's about all I have to offer. Everyone's taught and supported me just as much as I have them.
You see? That's what I'm talking about.
What do you mean?
I mean, you're fine just as you are. The bonds that you form with others, they shine more brightly because they're mutual. It's not just one bond for you. It's many, each with a heart of its own. That's what makes them special. Why are you staring at me?
I could ask the same thing.
So this is how the Sovereign and Maiden are supposed to look. You two go great together.
Law, come stand between us.
Oh, sure. You want me to put something white on as well?
Of course she doesn't.
Take a closer look, Shion. It's a miracle.
What are you talking about?
This outfit, it's already got blue accents on it.
So I see.
Hey, Alphen. Why do you like spicy food so much anyway?
You know, I haven't thought about that before. Maybe because when I couldn't feel pain, it gave me that kick I was craving.
But now that you can feel pain again, wouldn't your tastes have changed?
Did you like spicy food when you were younger?
Not as much as I do now. At some point, it just became something almost like an addiction, I guess.
I can most certainly relate. Once you've had your fill of ordinary food, you cannot help but seek out more unusual fare.
I don't think that's got anything to do with Alphen's tastes. Although I won't deny that you definitely have a thing for exotic food. The stranger the better.
I just wish I could have gotten you into sweets like me, Alphen.
I like food that's dense and keeps you feeling full myself. It helps you last longer when you're on the move.
We all know you're a quantity over quality kind of...
What was that?
Nothing. I lost my train of thought.
You know, I've also noticed Shion's not really into the same kind of food most Renans are. Could be it's got something to do with the way she grew up.
That's so me. Even when I was little, I was all about food that gives me strength. All meat, all the time.
And I guess Kisara is so good at cooking fish because she can catch them herself.
I'm only good with fish because it used to be the easiest thing to get. When you work with something long enough, it comes naturally to you.
I like fish just fine. But what I really like about your cooking is how it tastes homemade. It reminds me of what my mom used to make.
Really? You know, I used to cook a lot of meals for younger kids, and they said the same thing.
When you get down to it, I guess the things a person cooks and the foods they like say a lot about the way they've lived.
What? Hey guys, I don't see any of our food anywhere.
What?
I know! The bag we kept it all in has vanished! Some Zoogles must have gotten in behind us and swiped the whole thing while we were fighting.
What?
Huh? What are you guys talking about?
This affects you too, you know! We lost all our food, including all those sweets you love so frickin' much!
What? How could this happen? Those sweets are the highlight of my day! Oh, so hungry.
Hunger is like that. The moment you know there's nothing you can do about it, it becomes that much more unbearable.
Whoever did this, I swear I'm gonna make them pay for stealing our supplies.
All that's left now is this one lonesome apple.
Law?
What? Hey, don't look at me like that. I picked this apple myself. I'm not just gonna...
Food.
Hand it over.
Stay away! Ah!
Hey, I'm back. Huh? What the heck happened here?
Only a poignant reminder of how dangerous a food shortage can be in a collective. A serious problem indeed. And one we should all be mindful of.
I see. Does it have anything to do with why you're holding our food supply bag behind your back?
Ah!
I'll see you again tomorrow.
A warrior without breakfast is a flower without sunlight.
I guess so.
That's not a saying.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Hey, she's pretty cute.
Who are you looking at? Quit gawking and let's go.
Ow! Okay.
Okay.
Good one. Good, good.
All right.
Good grief.
We have truly borne witness to a striking example of female determination this day.
Yeah, you said it.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.